Okay, next up what we're going to do is we're going to polish the cylinder bores. I'm using some 3M 600 or 800. If you start with a 600, then go to an 800, to use a finer grit. But so I'm going to use just a little square here, and then what I do is take some brake fluid, maybe. You want to use some sort of lubricant while you're sanding. I take a little Q-tip and wet the cylinder bore with some brake fluid. Get it in there. And you want to take a little square, and what I do is I just go in here and just do a light sanding. I'm not even applying a whole lot of pressure here. Just enough to, you can see how dirty. This one's actually fairly clean. Got a couple of spots in here, a couple of dark spots, but I'm not polishing these bores like crazy. I'm just getting in there and any visual stuff. Seems to be a lot of the rust, surface rust ends up being at the top of the bore here, right around the rim. Again, I just go around it a couple times, not going crazy, not trying to take too much off. Do this for all 4 cylinders, all 4 bores, both halves, and next step, once you're done with that, is you're going to want to take some sort of instrument and clean out this inside lip. And I don't know if you can see this, but right where these larger rings went inside the cylinder, you want to just clean out all the crud from that rubberized, from that seal. Again, I use this little guy. There's not a whole lot on this one. The other one had quite a bit of debris in there. But again, this isn't rocket science. I'm just trying to knock loose anything that I see. These are fairly clean. And again, make sure you clean these thoroughly. What I'm going to do next, after I'm done sanding the cylinder bores and the cylinders themselves, I'm going to take a wire brush and knock loose all of this scaling rust off of the housing itself in preparation for paint. I'm not too worried about cleaning these after every step, because I'm ultimately going to be brushing these. So don't worry about the sandpaper grit for now. If you don't plan on painting these, definitely clean out these cylinder bores in each half before you put them back together and put the cylinders back in. Otherwise you're going to end up with a lot of debris, sanding material from the sandpaper in there, and it's just going to eat away at everything. It's probably going to end up scratching the bore, maybe it leaks, I don't know. I would highly recommend cleaning these thoroughly. If you don't paint them, just at least clean the bores. And again, you can try to do this while they're together. I'm not trying to do it that way just because I want to do a thorough job of being able to get in here with the brush and clean every surface so that I can paint this interior surface as well. So again, I'm just gonna lightly sand cylinder bores and cylinders, and next up is brushing.